Having another gorgeous day today. Look at the sky, beautiful earlier on. Few puffy cumulus clouds, a lot of blue sky, and more sunshine than we had yesterday. And it'll be quiet too. We're not expecting any systems to drop in just yet, although there will be a cold front coming. And once it arrives ahead of it, we will have a chance for a few scattered showers, perhaps an isolated storm, but mainly just some widely scattered showers. It's weakening as it comes in, but it does have a cooler and drier punch behind it. And that's going to impact us this weekend. So good timing. Middle 80s for today. Most of us are going to be right between 84 and 87 degrees on average across East Tennessee. And it won't be that muggy, although the muggy meter shows it's getting better even as we go into the weekend. It will be tolerable. Dew points a little bit above 60 and may climb up to 65 or slightly above before the cold front comes in. And then they just drop off like a rock. Our dew points go way down into the 50s and eventually 40s. And that's going to make it feel quite dry. Even into early next week, it's going to be comfortable, and I'll show you those numbers coming up. As far as precipitation goes, we're looking good for the year. We have over 5-inch surplus in the bucket, and that came pretty much in 2 months. You can see May was extremely wet, and so was January. But then we just kind of went back and forth about 1/4 to 1/3 of an inch below or above in any given month. But August ended up being a little bit wetter, had a surplus, a little over 1/3 of an inch. Now, August, September, and October are typically our driest months. And so far, we've only picked up just a few hundredths of an inch of rain officially at the airport. And we could use some more because this is the latest drought monitor, and the drought's expanded somewhat into some areas. And we also have a little area that is severe drought right here, right around Rockwood. Everybody else in the tan, that's a moderate drought, and then it's just abnormally dry in the yellow. Unfortunately, though, it's going to be difficult to get any widespread rain here soon, especially in one of the driest months of the year. Here's Futurecast showing you some high clouds coming in by Friday morning. Today it's going to be mostly sunny, and Friday's not bad either, but the clouds will eventually envelop us, especially as we have a front coming in from the north, and that front has some moisture, but not a lot. The energy source is leaving way up to the northeast, and we don't have a lot of infusion of moisture, so just widely scattered light rain showers possible, and perhaps an isolated storm. That's about it. Rainfall potential less than 1/2 inch. This is over the next 7 days. However, beyond the next 2, it's going to be dry. So maybe we'll get some, not everybody, and it'll probably just add up to a few hundredths of an inch, if not just 1/10 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch or in most places, if you even get that. Hurricane frequency. This is showing you when we start June 1st, tropical season, it's pretty low as far as tropical formations, but we're getting to the peak. September 10th around the corner, and that's when we typically see a lot more development. It starts to slide off, then we get another peak that happens in October, and of course it ends November 30th. But we really haven't had a lot of action. So we can't look into the tropics for any moisture right now, although 5 tropical waves are being monitored for formation. One of them way out there closer to Africa, and a few others scattered into the Caribbean, the Atlantic, and the Gulf of Mexico. But little chance of formation over the next 7 days is expected out of any of those. 7-day forecast for you. Chance of rain Friday and Saturday, just a slight possibility, and after that, lots of sunshine. But look at these temperatures. They fall down into the 70s, and then our lows dip down to near 50 degrees. And we are going to be cooler, at least for a few more days, until the middle of next week, when temperatures start to come back up a little bit closer to normal for this time of the year. But a lack of rain is going to be with us pretty much all week next week. Hope you have an enjoyable weekend and the rest of your day today goes well. I'll see you again here real soon.